Hello, everybody. Dean's in the background someplace. He's probably getting himself a cup of coffee. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm eating a little potato salad. We're going to do a short show today, about an hour long. Dean has to be someplace at 5, so his time. So we're going to do a very short show today and letting people come into the room, and Gene will be joining us shortly. He's online, but he hasn't came back in the room yet. Had a very tired week, a very busy week. Hey, Dean. You need to turn your speaker on.
It is on. I said hello.
Oh, it is now. Okay. Okay. We're going to do a short show today because you have to be off in an hour, so I'm going to grab Tammy and Tony and anybody else that comes into the room. Anyways, I will throw cards, 5 cards for the collective. See how the energy of the collective is doing today. I said everybody's worried about the food stamps, even though the Supreme Court or somebody, one of the courts, has mandated that they reenact it. Now Trump's team's playing dumb and saying, well, you'll have to tell us exactly how we're supposed to go about doing that. Well, there's a fund that's available to release in case of emergencies. I doubt the court has the instruction manual on how to release those funds, but it is set up. I'm not holding my breath for anything. Well, right off the bat, the collective's feeling like we're in a tower moment. Yeah, there's, this. When I worked for the welfare department, which is what it was called back when I worked there, we're talking 15, 20 years ago. Cutting off benefits for everybody would be a huge tower moment. And I live in an area where about 40% of the population is receiving some kind of a supplemental benefit, food stamps, full aid, whatever. So it's like that nationwide. It's not just my area. It's like that nationwide. So yes, there's many people feeling really disempowered right now and worried about where their next meal's coming up and holidays coming up. It's followed by that tower card is followed by the 5 of Cups. This is emotionally distraughting for everybody. They're feeling out of control. They're worried about, what next? Do I pay my rent or do I buy groceries? Well, it's going to be hard to be homeless and without food too. So pay your rent, and then I'm sure food banks, people will come forward and help out with food issues. Of course, I told my husband, let's go grocery shopping now before the things get crazy at the grocery stores, because they're announcing they're going to be sending the police officers to grocery store parking lots to monitor, making sure people aren't getting mugged for their groceries. And also they're available in store just in case shoplifters and things like that. In fact, when I talked to one of the sales clerks at my grocery store, he said that they've been having team meetings all week about how to deal with shoplifters. What ifs if somebody comes in armed to steal food? they're really worried because it's a big chunk of the population, and that's a lot of the transactions that happen through our local grocery stores come from food stamps. So everybody's worried right now. Right in the center of the reading, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is telling me that they will be issuing food stamps. It may be delayed while the government tries to figure out how to fix this after being ordered by the courts. They're playing stupid now. But people will be getting those food stamps released to them by order of the courts. It's ridiculous. The King of Pentacles is the card followed this. This isn't Trump. This is us being able to make ends meet through this month. We don't know what's going to happen next month. We're going to have to just see how it falls into fruition. And then it's the final card of the reading is the Moon. And this is telling me the government has a lot of secrets. They have a lot of things in their playbook to hurt the integrity of the people right now. That's what their goal is. Let's build a ballroom. Let's hurt the people. Hopefully impeachment papers will be coming down shortly. The underlying card of this reading is we all have a strong foundation. We will make it through this any way possible. We will make it through this. We'll help our neighbors. We'll help people in need. So if you see somebody having food shortages, offer them something from your cupboard. Even if you don't have a lot to spare, a little something is better than nothing. We have the Three of Wands as an underlying card. We're waiting for the ships to come in. And I heard, and they will come. They will come in. And then we have decisions that we're going to have to make. My suggestion to people that if you're receiving food subsidies, food stamps, any kind of WIC, anything like that, stock up on staple foods, beans, rice, things that you can make nutritious, easy, inexpensive meals out of. Focus on having those kind of staples in and stay away from the packaged foods. Buy things that are going to last a long time. Flour, beans, peas, rice, any kind of dried staples that you can make a meal out of by adding extra vegetables in, a little bit of meat. You don't have to have a 3-ounce portion of meat for every person in the room. As long as you have some meat in it, some protein from beans, some rice, high in iron. You can make meals very inexpensively. It's time to get out the book of cook smart and make it go a long way than to buy a lot of packaged goods that cost a lot of money for very little product. I cook everything from scratch. Anything you can buy in a box pre-made, you can make for half the price by scratch. So, and if you're not sure how to make something, Pinterest, Google it on Pinterest. There's a recipe for everything on Pinterest. I use it all the time. So, anyways, that's where we are as the collective. We're all worried about food shortages and things like this because not only does it impact people on food stamp, but it impacts everybody. It impacts the availability of food available in the grocery store as they restock and things like that. And we're all going to pay the price for it, not just the people receiving assistance, but those of us that are buying our own groceries. As prices go up and shortages and demands go, the availability for people to purchase goes down. The availability of food is going to go down because they've got to pay for the restocking of the shelves somehow. So anyways, shopping at Winco, they had green beans and corn on sale, 50 cents a can. That's about half the price. I stocked up at 8 each. 8 doesn't sound like that much in my household. 8 cans of either of those is a lot because I don't eat canned foods that often. So anyways, Don't see many people coming in the room right now. You want to read for the collective, Dean? I can't hear you. Your mic's off.
No, we can go ahead and get started with reading.
Okay, well, we'll start with Tammy. She's first on the list. We have 10 in the room so far. I'll go on to the live feed and watch for people coming in. Grocery stores. It's the time of year that all canned foods go on sale. They're really giving them. I suggest anybody, if it's on sale for half off, stock up a little of everything. Those are things you can always put into a food giveaway if you want to help out with food needs for other people. If you have a little extra, you can throw a few cans in. It all counts.
Okay, so with Tammy Bambi, the center of the reading for you is the Page of Pentacles here. This Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's almost like this individual is seeking out information to give, almost in a way of kind of like, how do I say it? It's almost like looking for the joy, I would say, giving the gifts of joy. She's very much in nature. She's very much wants to like remind you of your roots. Let's see what else do we see for you. Well, we're coming into this week for you with the Ace of Pentacles. So there might be some income coming in, or a new bill of health coming in, or a new job opportunity coming in, something that you can really sink your teeth into. I have the Ace of Pentacles here, followed by the Empress for you. So this is all about coming into a new situation, a new opportunity, a new goal mindset, a new I would say really a new goal opportunity, a new opportunity, a new goal mindset, or a resolution to something that's been going on, or an advancement for you to achieve within a year time frame. Let's see what else there is to know. There might be a partnership as well with the Four of Wands. Yeah, there might be a partnership, maybe reconciling with people you're close with, or with family members, but definitely it's a partnership. And I also have the Page of Wands here. So I have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So I feel like it's younger energy maybe coming into you with either money ideas of about health, or ideas about employment opportunities, business opportunities, or maybe things you can sell on the side, like getting into a new hobby, getting creative with writing. With these two pages, it's definitely going to be a younger mindset, a younger energy coming to you, or it could possibly be maybe your nieces and nephews might be giving you this inspiration, or giving you some ideas. And I feel like now is your time to shine, to come outside the box, because I have the Hermit as the underlining card. So it's definitely seeing like the whole perspective of whatever this is. It's definitely seeing like your whole surroundings for face value, so you can see like and have an idea about how you want to shine your light on this. Many blessings to you, Tammy. What did you get, Kathy?
Well, coming into the reading, I get the Six of Wands, that victory card. Um, and I think everything in your current, what's going on currently for you, you're going to be victorious. Yeah, you're worried about your finances. You're worried about everything everybody's worried about. We all are, but you're going to find balance. In the center of my reading, I get justice and balance. And it's followed by that Four of Wands Dean was talking about. That's that stability of family. That's that strong foundation you have with friends and family. You're going to help each other through this period of time. And then I heard my guides telling me, get together, suggest that family and friends get together and make meals together. Everybody contributes something towards making a like potluck meal for everybody, coming together, making the cornbread, making some stews up and stuff so everybody can eat inexpensively and do it in a group and celebrate each other. In that process, it'd be a great way to cut down on cooking for one or two people and feeding a group of people. Less is more. You can make a really nice stew and some cornbread and everybody have a good time by just pulling together your resources and making that available. And you could do that a couple times. You could do that with your friends, your boyfriend and your mutual friends get together and have that kind of meal together. You can do it with family. You can do it with people within the church. That's one way to be able to pull your resources together so everybody gets to eat. Everybody doesn't struggle. And there's food for the kids. There's food for people within the community that are having a hard time making ends meet. By everybody contributing and pulling together, you'll be able to pull those resources together to feed many. So keep that in mind. Maybe something you want to suggest when you're at church. Tomorrow is talking to groups of people and say, hey, let's get together and pull our resources so that nobody goes hungry. And talk to the pastor. Maybe the church wants to help sponsor this, and it could help the community out. So just an idea. Remember, this is going to create the underlying cards of the reading is abundance. By suggesting this, by working with others to put something together to help everybody out together, by everybody contributing something will help feed everybody. It brings abundance to your community. By bringing this up, you're on your life path. This is something you're supposed to be creating, something you're supposed to be a part of. You're not doing it alone. You're doing it in partnerships with others. And you're driving this chariot. So by bringing this up and talking to others about it, you could open doors for many. You're driving this chariot. You're giving the suggestion, an idea that could help your community church, your people in your community as a whole, so that nobody's doing without during times when everybody's in need. And you get the Seven of Cups. This is your ability to see, to imagine, to put out of fruition how you can help many people in this process. Yes, Daddy, your daddy, your brother, and your nephew's birthday is a great time to do it. And you can celebrate and feed everybody too. I love family gatherings. I love it when you have a big family and everybody gets together. I miss those days. So anyways, for Tony is up next. Hi, Marby. I see you came into the room. Slow. We're having a slow day today. So. Okay, next up is Tony.
So, Tony, I don't know exactly what's going on, Tony, but I can say it feels like you want to come up and get some more, like you want to come out of whatever situation you're in and get a new start, a new possibility, a new way to just start over, like a push a reset. Like, how on New Year's Day, everything starts all over again. So you get that fresh, clean start, out with the old, in with the new mindset.
She
And the
has
reason why,
proposals on the table.
do what?
She actually has submitted proposals at work and is waiting for to hear back on a proposal that she submitted on some changes.
Okay,
So
that's my. I'm looking at my underlining card first. Is what I'm saying that from. Is because it's the Ace of Cups. Haven't used these cards in a while, huh, Kathy?
what cards are you using? Oh, the Light Seers deck.
No, this is the Light Seers. This is the this one. It's an artsy deck.
Oh, I'm using the Light Seers. I thought it was the same deck.
Mm-mm. So it's all about the Ace of Cups for you, and it's like getting back to the basics almost, getting that fresh bill of health, that dose of energy, that love, everything calm, peace. I keep saying feeling zen because when I look at this card, I see butterflies being released. I see water. I see just nature all around. So this to me is all about feeling grounded, feeling just at peace. And with the fact there's butterflies there, I this might be more like late winter going into early spring kind of time frame. If for just for whatever purposes that may mean for you, whatever is going on, I feel like this new change is going to happen possibly at the start of the year, maybe into spring with these butterflies. At the center of the reading, I feel like we are at the we're it's all about the hermit. Okay, you're on that lighthouse. You're seeing everything in that aerial perspective, and you're ready to cast your light on something or cast your fish line on something because you do see that mermaid with the fish line, which I think is funny because she's a
Mermaid's
mermaid
a
fish.
fish.
But anyway, yeah, so she's sitting on that lighthouse, ready to shine her light. And because you notice at the end of that fish line, there is um a bulb, like a light bulb or a light burst on it, a burst of light. So ready to cast her light, I would say, to whatever possibility that's coming. And it might be a choice between two possibilities. Because I do have two sales ships here, so there might be a possibility with two two options, two pathways, whatever that means to you. But it will be a partnership and with collaboration and learning. This could possibly, I would almost want to say, this might be something you're going to venture out into, and it's going to be a learning and growing opportunity, and it might possibly lead to more like a potential what do you how do you entrepreneurship, maybe having your own business or running something on your own, or something that you'll have a lot of investment in, because there are three birds there. So i'm I'm taking like a I'm seeing those three birds as a possibility of having like like the three of coins almost, where you're having partnerships and collaboration with others to make a business decision, whatever that is. At the start of the reading, I do have the Ace of Swords for you. This Ace of Swords is the key to knowledge, the key to wisdom. That because if you look on top of that headdress, you see it looks like a shell, and that is like the gateway into your inspiration, your knowledge, your creative side. And it might also mean getting a new type of job, a new source of interest, a new source of new way of doing things. It's going into the Six of Swords, so this is telling me whatever is on the plate now, whatever you're doing now. It might mean relocation for you with the Six of Swords. Um, and it may seem like it's not, it may seem kind of dark first with the rainy clouds, but because there might be some unknowns into this, but then at the same time, I feel like it's going to be fine along the way. Remember, because darkness is only temporary, the light will always shine. Okay, along with your Hermit card. Moving into the future, it's definitely the Two of Pentacles here. Finding your balance, again, however that looks for you, to feel like you may feel like you're on top of the world, and there's so many things to do, but it's just finding that balance again. And the last and final card is the Five of Swords. And I hope this means you can have a new perspective and then gain a new insight. I hope this doesn't represent loss, because you do see in this interpretation of the Five of Swords, there's somebody in the background with a hole in their chest. So I'm hoping this does not have anything to do with being taken advantage of. I hope this is like getting like that whole clarity for you and seeing what the future has to offer you with the rose that she has from the rose bush. So to me, this feels like it's a healing card in a way, and looking for the joys, the hidden joys. So there may be some heartache, there may be some heartburn along this bumpy ride, but I feel like it's very positive for you overall. And my underlining card is the Ace of Cups, and then I also pulled out the Temperance underneath that. And yes, that's your card, Kathy, the Temperance. So,
well, then your cup runneth over, and just be patient. It's all coming to fruition. It's the way I read those.
yep. Many blessings to you. And what did you get, Kathy?
I start out. I'm using the light. What is it? The light. I lost the name of the deck.
The Light Seers.
The Light Seers deck today, which is one of my favorite decks. The first card that comes out in your reading is this King of Wands, or this King of Swords. That's that truth king. He stands in his truth. He stands in his power. He's that warrior energy. This king is sitting on top of a mountain with a 360-degree view. He's got the wise owl at his feet. He's got an eagle soaring in his strength above him. And he's got the crow, the messenger, that's bringing him messages, starting off. So he's looking at the full big picture of truth and knowledge and strength moving forward. He moves you into that energy of the Six of Swords, which I also got. This is everything you put out there, all that hard work you've done, your proposals, everything. You're waiting for it to move you to calmer waters. Right now, the waters are rough. There's so many changes going on in your organization, and restructuring and funding issues and things like that, that your proposal you have put out there is it's you in that king position, having taken a really good look at everything around you and how things are done, and streamlining ideas of how to better suit the needs of your organization. And you're just waiting to hear back from management from that. So yes, you will be moving from rough waters now into those calmer waters, because you've set that in motion. You are the Queen of Pentacles. This is you being recognized for your hard work, your energy that you put into this. And you will be recognized for this work. You're standing in that beautiful energy. And yes, you're creating your own position, having done this proposal, as we've discussed in the past. The underlying card of the reading is you being the magician, coming up with the ideas, the concepts, doing all the hard work, the research to put this all together to help streamline and make your organization a stronger organization and better workflow. We looked at all the options that have been available, what's coming, what's going, the budget, and how the organization functions, and made a determination ways to streamline everything that's going on around you to make it more efficient so that people can do multiple tasks but not be overwhelmed by taking on second and third positions on top of everything they're doing. You found balance in that, in your proposal of how to streamline and make everybody more effective in their jobs. You get the page of wands in this, and this is the knowledge of strength, that message and messenger. You are the messenger in this proposal. You've put it out there and you're waiting to hear back now. And while management is looking at the whole picture, the big picture, and analyzing everything going on, you have delivered that message. It's strong and is being heard. You didn't do it blindly. You did it with knowledge, with precision, with research to back up what you're proposing. And the final outcome card of the underlying card of the reading is that Seven of Pentacles. And when we read before, we got the Seven of Pentacles again. This is, you've planted your seeds, you're watching it grow now, and it will become prosperous. You'll be able to sow those seeds soon. So trust in time. Yes, that Temperance card is very important. It does take time for management to catch up, but it is still in the works and it's still moving forward. The cards keep coming up. So trust in the time that it's taking to hear back from everybody, but it will come to fruition. So blessings to you, Tammy. Still moving in the works, though. They say it hasn't disappeared or demolished. So I love the cards. So next up we have Marby, and I need to jump back into the other page. I mean, change people here to Marby, and then I need to see if anybody else has come into the room. If not, it's going to be a very short program. Yeah, it looks like that's it for now. It's Marby.
So, Marby, whatever you're desiring or whatever you're reminiscing about, I would say, you might want to sleep on it before making a decision. I have the Four of Swords here, and this is all about taking a rest, reflecting on what you know, and the insight that you're looking for can come to you in a dream, or you'll awaken with a like a refreshed look upon something. In the center of the reading, I have the King of Swords here. This King of Swords is interesting because he does have, it looks like a crow with him. And this crow are messengers as well. So with this King of Swords, he brings information from all around. It's like this king is more specific. I feel like it's a messenger for you and a wake-up call that you need to reflect on what you know about a situation and all the good and the bad, the ugly that go along with it, because you know what you need to do, you know how you need to act and how to respond to this, and spirit has your back, because I also see birds as spirit as well. And let's see what else. We're coming into this reading with the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups, it's looking for insight, looking for stability, looking for like an insight, I would want to say, with this fish looking back at her. She's gazing upon into this fish, looking for inspiration, looking for insight, looking to get her ducks in a row before coming to a conclusion with something. It's going into the Six of Cups after that, where it's all about rejoicing, reminiscing, and past in the past, maybe childhood, or maybe a time that was really, really inspirational to you this time. And it's all about that joy, that time, whatever that time was. This could be a time with family, because you can see there's family there as well in a park, which goes into the King of Swords. So it's that knowledge about the past that we're, or reflecting on past knowledge about the past, getting some clarity, regrounding, regrouping before making decisions. We also have the world here. So whatever decision you make, it will be the right decision, because it's all about balance, seeing those opportunities, taking charge of those opportunities, and enjoying and living in that moment. But there may be some hidden things that come along with that, the with the moon. Not everything may be known about it, but it's things will come in time. Is there anything else I have about this? Yeah, I get the sun after that, King of Pentacles. So yeah, you're gonna be fine. There will be insight, there will be clarity, there will be peace of mind, and possibly someone that will help and assist you financially, if that makes sense. What did you get, Kathy?
Well, my cards are running very, very similarly to yours. Uh, Welcome to the room, Mary Lloyd. I added you to the list. Coming into this reading, I get the Three of Pentacles, which is telling me you need to be working with others right now. As you're moving through this period of time, you're worried about finances. You're worried about how to make ends meet and stuff like that. And so you need to be working with people around you in conjunction with others to go through this period of time. Right in the center of the reading, I get the Eight of Wands. Normally, this is a great card because things are moving swiftly and stuff, but you feel like things are moving too fast right now, that you're not in control of it because you're worried about finances. You're worried about getting through this next few months through the holiday season and stuff. We're all worried in the same boat. So this is, instead of it being a great thing moving quickly, it is coming by fast. Time is on a really fast motion right now. And don't put so much energy into worrying about tomorrow so much as knowing that by working with others, you're going to get through this period of time. If you put too much energy in that worry, you're going to get that Three of Swords, that feeling of heartbreak. I wanted to clarify this card though, because this is where your mindset is going, is, oh, I'm not going to make it. It's going to be rough. We're going to do without, get out of that worry mode. Don't put so much energy into that. Don't bring that to fruition by thinking it constantly. Knowing with working in conjunction with others, you're going to make it through this period of time. Yes, time's on a very fast track right now. But the clarification I got on this Three of Swords is you're just wanting balance in your life. We all want balance in our life. And right now, it's hard to see the balance being here with everything going on in this world that's out of our control. We've got a government that's going rogue, a president that doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself, building a ballroom and redecorating the White House because, that's really important to the American people, that he has a marble bathroom to release his catheter bag into. And I had to say it. Because he's not peeing on his own anymore. It's really important that he has that marble bathroom upgrade and a ballroom built that he's probably not going to be built before he is out of office, literally. I got as a clarifier the Five of Cups. This is reminding you you're putting a lot of worry into this. You need to stop worrying, rid yourself of all the worries that aren't serving you, and look forward to the lessons you've learned, and only keep those around that can be positive with you. Let go of the things that are no longer serving you. And that's a lot of worry to let go of. You need to trust in this because you have a great foundation. You have strong people around you. You have the Four of Wands. It tells me you have a good foundation, a good, strong family that you can rely on. And then I wanted to see where the clarifications were going of what's backing up those clarifications. It's, of course, you're being in connection with your higher power, your higher source, your guides, your faith. Be in touch with that faith. Know that they are guiding you and they are serving you. They are not going to let you squander. You get the Three of Cups. Your wishes are put out there in fruition. You do have something to celebrate. You have this celebration of family and people that are around you and closest. This is another three coming into your circle. Threes are good numbers. That means they're working with you in a positive way. And then you're going to come out with the Six of Wands. By taking action, by moving forward, you are going to come out on top as a winner. It may not be the golden gems that you would love to have, but everything's going to work out in a very positive way. The underlying cards in this reading were the Page of Wands, telling you to trust in the actions you take. You are being guided through those actions. Don't let the options overwhelm you. You do have options to take into consideration. Take into consideration everything that's offered to you and make a choice that follow your heart with that, because you are being guided in a positive way. The Page of Wands is bringing you a message that, yes, your finances might be tight, but you will have enough money to make ends meet, put food on the table, and make it through this period of time. Trust in that energy that your needs are going to be served. You are a strong person. You have strength. You have that powerful energy of your strength, your faith, that you are going to make it through this period of time. So blessings to you. Remember, don't put all that energy into the what ifs. Wait for the sky to fall. No, the sky is not falling. See yourself coming through this good, and it will happen. So, pull your resources together, like I'm telling everybody. It's time for us to pull our resources together, come together with family, friends, loved ones, work together, and we will get through these times, these hard times, together in groups. We have to trust in those around us. Don't be afraid to hit those food resources, anything to help yourself and help others out. It's a time for charity now. It's not a time to push it away, and it's not a time to not be charitable too. So by pulling resources together, like I've been telling everybody, if we pull our resources together, we can see each other through this together as groups. So it's time to connect with family, friends, loved ones, and work together so everybody is taken care of at this point in time. And don't be afraid to suggest group meals together and things like that. You'll find that just getting together and sharing that meal together, everybody prepping a little something and contributing, it's not only going to bring people together, working together, but it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy to be around other people in a positive light. So blessings to you, and don't put so much energy in the worrying part about things right now. Put it in seeing yourself making it through this period of time. We are all going through this period of time together. So next up is Mary Lloyd. And thank you for coming in, Mary.
Okay, Mary, let's see. I have the Seven of Pentacles for you on bottom of my deck for you. This is telling me this is a time where you are harvesting, you are being able to provide for yourself and for others. The reading starts off with the Pentacles for you. So this is time to regroup, reconnect with family, the things that matter to you. Okay. This may mean that you're going to have to make some hard decisions and have to relocate, potentially move to where things are going to be beneficial for everybody around. The center of the reading with the Page of Cups, this is coming to new ideas, regrouping, listening to messages that may help you with the relocation or a relocation or movement for you. Then at the end of the reading, I do have the Queen of Wands, being assertive and knowing how to lead the way through dark times into the light. And then I have the Sun. So whatever it is that you're planning or preparing for, Spirit's got your back. What did you get, Kathy?
Coming into this, my guides are telling me you're one of the monarchs of your family, of your circle. So I think you're hosting, or you're getting together with other people to host Thanksgiving or the holiday celebrations coming up. So you're the magician. You're in part of the planning process. You're creating this gathering for family, friends, loved ones to come together, and you're creating this environment around you. You're worried a bit because everybody's going through tough times, but pour those worries down the drain. If they're not serving you, let them go, and know that when you get people together, you bring joy together. See things from that higher perspective. Right in the center of the reading, I drew 5 cards. Somebody told me to draw 5 cards for you. I get the Hangman, but you're not hung up on this. You're looking at a 360-degree perspective and saying, what can I do to bring family and friends together, to bring joy to people's life, and to bring comfort to people around me? And this is you being that monarch, bringing people and loved ones together. So I'm feeling like my guides are telling me you are that person that's going to draw that group together. I'm correct. The Friday after Thanksgiving. Thank you. Hey, it's the guides, not me. I'm just a conduit here. The sun's shining on you for all the hard work and joy that you're bringing into people's life. It is really important in these times to be supportive of everybody around you. Find out if they need help with anything. Connect people together. Hey, why don't we get together? Suggest that maybe everybody get together a couple times during the next month or two, just to unite together and bring resources together so everybody's getting their needs met. They have enough food. If somebody needs something, if you have an abundance of certain things in your cupboard and somebody else has an abundance of something else, working together to swap some of those products out so that you can make complete meals instead of partial meals, things like that, that'll really help people out. I see people pulling together right now. We really need to do that. And, it's the Page of Cups, your emotional support there. This is that emotional card. It's not when pigs fly in this instance. You're bringing emotional stability to everybody around you. And you're that messenger of, by working together, we will get through these times. So let's all work together. Let's stay in contact. You could be offered to be the go-between. If somebody needs something, instead of each individual having to reach out to the whole group, maybe they can tell you and you can help coordinate some of it so they're not feeling embarrassed or something. It's hard to ask people for help, but maybe if you help people help each other, just by helping coordinate that, it can be really helpful. And I feel like you're that kind of person that is more than willing to help other people connect. Here's all the options. All the cups are around you on the table, and you can look at what people are needing, what people are asking, what they're sharing with you, and coordinate those cups together so that everybody is coming out okay. You're that messenger to bring action to the table, to allow this people to come together and not feel embarrassed or like they're not doing their part, because by sharing and bringing people together and making people inclusive, is part of that message of it takes a village sometimes to feed the village. You're the emperor in this. You're that centerpiece, that monarch that helps bring people together and helps move people in the right direction. So own your strength, be proud of your ability to do that, because that's a gift God's given you to bring people together, and know that everybody's going to be financially okay. It's going to be tight, but we're all going to make it through these hard times into the next year. Um, I think there's going to be a lot of changes in our government in the next 2 months. My prediction is Trump is going to have a heart attack sometime in the next month or so. It's going to take him down. He's going to end up with heart surgery and most likely leaving the office between now and the first of the year. So we are going to see some big changes. And then I think we're going to see sort of a stagnant and then some shifting going on. So we are going to get through this period of time. Just, you know, our guides are not going to give us 100% of the answer. If you watch many of us, we're all getting bits and pieces, and I'm not doing a lot of political readings right now. I get the visions, I don't share them all, but I do, and I have been seeing him going down. It's a heart attack sometime before the end of the year. So watch for that coming up. His health is not good right now. When the exact date it's going to happen, I don't know. I feel like it's coming before the first of the year, and by springtime, we're going to see a change in our governmental system temporarily. And then I see Vance also being exited out, probably through impeachment. So it should be interesting to see how this unfolds. I know different readers are getting similar messaging. We are all getting bits and pieces of it. So I don't know. We just have to hold tight. We don't want to wish the worst on anybody, but we also want to wish the best for everybody in the end. This will work out. We will get through these times. It will be tough. And remember, even if Trump leaves office, it's going to take a bit of time for things to stable and balance back out. It's not going to happen instantaneously. He leaves office, the world gets better. I wish. God has a good plan for us. Yes, he does. He does. It will get better. I think we're going to have a big change in the way the United States is ran when this is all said and done. And it's going to be tough getting through it, but we will make it through it, and we'll come out better in the end. So, anyways, I believe that was the last of our readings. It was you said an hour today, Dean. 8 minutes short. Yeah, that was the last one. I told you it was a slow read today. So, anyways, thank you all for coming. I want to read a postcard from Spirit for the collective, for all of us that are here in the room today. Somebody tells me we got a message coming. Let's see what it is. And then we will end our show. Okay, the theme is you shine brightly. Okay, I love that. All the prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring only more reason to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts as a testament to your faith of the higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so you will be ready to be filled with an inspired emphasis. peace, and understanding and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. So remember, don't make all the prayers about yourself. Make the prayers about all of those around you, for the betterment of all the that guidance and that peace. Everybody, take care, and since you, I will be on tomorrow at 2. After Brenda and show. They go on 11 Pacific time, I believe 1 or 2 Eastern time. Do the math for your time during. And then I'll be on at 2 o'clock Eastern time, which would be 5 o'clock or 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 o'clock Eastern time. Anyways, everybody have a blessed day and a wonderful weekend. Take care, drive safe, help people around you, and I love you all. Thank you for coming.